Right. Fishbone, hello. Yeah, it is just short notice going to fly here in DCS. Because I am not tired yet. I don't want to go to sleep yet, so I thought I might as well just kill a little bit more time and then fly a little bit more. Hello Fishbone, hope you're doing well. Let me just check my Mosa. I want to have the Huey profile. Let's do that one. There we go. All right. Yeah, Fish. Honestly, I am enjoying the Huey and helicopter flying. I really am. And so there's two old campaigns, or there's actually three, but I've bought two older campaigns here for the Huey just to learn flying and get some challenges. So this is a different campaign to the one I flew last time. So here we are on a Peacekeeper mission.
And over the briefing for your first mission.
So
that would be embracing for both of us. Here you go. You better take a look at it before Oberst Schröder arrives.
Just for my feedback, is it still echoey when the AI talks? Double sound is fixed? Interesting.
Okay, let's have a look at the briefing. Dear Mr. Ryan, welcome to the Lebanon.
Now I hear. But I hear echo. You don't, but I hear the echo. Lol.
For the next 6 months, you will be part of the UNIFIL helicopter squadron deployed to Nakula HQ. Situation. In August 2006, the UN Resolution 1701 has been passed. UN forces are deployed here in Lebanon to ensure that all in the resolution agreed demands are getting accomplished. In the past weeks, the situation calmed down and all sides stick more or less to the rules. It is in our hands to keep the situation peaceful.
Oh, it's from the audio file. Okay.
After your arrival at Beirut International Airport, meet up with the commander, Oberst Schröder.
Yeah, the AI just then, I didn't have an echo, but here now.
Meet up with Oberst Schröder and fly him to the Nakula UNIFIL HQ, follow his orders.
Okay.
Let's check our flight again for today. Our call sign is 51,
wait for Oberst Schröder
take off
before starting, follow his orders. Okay.
Wait for Oberst Schröder before starting. Okay. Here we have a map and our route. Solid. Southbound.
So we head down the coast, okay. Hey Ghost, hello there. Okay. So we wait for the Oberst Schröder before we start up. Oh, it's Hercules there. One stream mate, no worries.
Good morning, Mr. Ryan. Nice to meet you. I'm Oberst Schröder, commanding officer of the UNIFIL forces here in Lebanon. So, you were my pilot today?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Alles rein. Admin call sign is you. Nice to meet you, sir.
So, Joe, heads up. I have some changes for our flight plan today. We will take 2 stops before heading to the Kura UN headquarters. First, we're gonna fly to the frigate Almirante Lynch and pick up some documents and supplies. Then, we will head to the UN camp in Tyre to unload the supplies.
He is the Oberst.
After that, we head to Nakura.
So we have to follow him.
When you're ready, start up the helicopter.
Okay, roger that.
Start up the helicopter. Yes, sir. So, yes, sir. Let's close the doors first of all. It's a bit quieter. Right, let's look. So we're going to put the ignition light on, AC phase on, essential bus on, generators on, battery, low RPM audio off, reset. That looks good, that looks good, that looks good. And we are going to get the fuel pump on, force trim, hydraulic control on. I'm going to get the fuel already set, idle. Good. Then on the number 1 set, on the co-pilot side, I am already going to get the radios powered. powered, because we will need them. And that goes to TRG. And also I am going to get the armament on here. Cool. Ready? Clear to start. Let's go. See the power draw. Here's the exhaust gas temperature. Engine starting up. Waiting for about 40% RPM. Then we can release the starter. Watch the EGT. Here's the RPM of the rotor. At the end there it says Gefahr, bleib weg. Danger, stay away. Flop, 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 flop. Right. Let's increase the power slowly. Not to get the exhaust over limits here. Slowly increasing the RPM. There goes the Hercules.
That will take care about the radio calls today. Tune me the UHF radio to Beirut Tower.
25225.
25 AM.
25225. Good. Rest of the items though, we have to get a couple of items done. Inverter on main, standby gen. We also have to get the. What is it? Oh, and radio altimeter going. And the IFF on standby. Cool. That's pretty much it. And let's get rid of
Alright, radio set. Beirut Tower, Springfield 1, see a UH-1 on helipad to request hover check thereafter departure to the southwest. Springfield 1, Beirut Tower, Merhaba. Hover check approved. When ready, leave to the southwest. Wait 140 degrees, 4 knots. Clear takeoff, helipad. Springfield 1, hover approved. Thereafter, leaving to the southwest and clear takeoff, helipad. Okay, before we take off, perform a short hover check. Hover between 3 to 6 feet for about 5 seconds.
Oh, okay, that's very difficult. So we have to stay in place here.
A bit wobbly, huh? But hover check is complete. So take off, climb, and turn southwest. Copy.
Last time I failed on the hover test already. There we go, nicely airborne. Let's do a bit of low-level flying. This should be... Yeah, it could be Syria. Yeah. We are in Lebanon, so... No, not Sinai. It should be Syria. We do want to enjoy the landscape a bit, don't we?
Look at this sunrise view from here. Isn't it amazing?
It is.
Looks spectacular, huh? But wait till you get closer to the ground. Anyway, it's your first time in Lebanon. Why on earth did you choose this mission? To be honest, I have to do something different in my life. I got divorced a few months ago and felt the need for some changes. Is it your first divorce? Lighten up, it gets easier after the third one. I don't know why I keep on getting married.
Yeah, forward, yeah, this is the Peacekeeper campaign. Have you flown it? So the big challenge for me is we have to land on a moving ship. But I do feel confident enough now. It doesn't mean that I'll succeed, but I feel confident, right? You haven't flown it. Well, it's one of those ships where you have a helicopter pad at the end of the rear of the ship. Now the thing is that the frigate Almirante?
Keep a heading of 10 along the coastline. Let's see if we can find the ship. It's an older one, so we should see the smoke. You can also use the ADF to find it.
Oh, forward, while you're here. I've already found an issue, which I can't get my head around. So sometimes the FM doesn't work, even though I'm pretty sure I've set everything. So these are all on. And is there another button somewhere? Another switch? Fly with Paul, hello. If you would have a military nickname, I have no idea, because that's normally given to you by your classmates. And forward, you were flying a different campaign where you had to land on a moving ship, yeah. Black box, yeah, it's weird. So let me just get the autopilot on here quickly. So I'm going to get to the other seat here. So on this seat, so this one powered, this is powered on, and he did say 380, didn't he? There's a rotary underneath the FM radio, okay. This one here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure last time I got it working. So last time I had a bearing here on the OBS, which does help to find the ship. Left. Hang on.
Let me tell you a little secret. During long flights, I really enjoy tuning in to the local radio channel on 122.5 AM. They play pretty nice songs and bring some breaking news. You can use the VHF left radio for this, so the other radios won't get blocked. Thank you. Let's have a look.
20.5. Hang on. Forward, danke. Augenblick. 225.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, the 20th of September. What's up, Lebanon? It's time for your best radio
Hey, that's
channel
hip.
with your favorite
How I play
DJs.
games.
You tune into 12250 Radio Lebanon, and here are the latest news for you. Today, 4 weeks ago, the July war in the South Lebanon has ended. When Peacekeeper leading officer Over Strider declared in a meeting with local politicians, the current situation in the South seems to be...
It's weird. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I have no idea how that...
For the past week. Great news. Let's hope it stays like this. Now coming up, we got a fantastic selection of new tracks, proudly presented by our sponsor, Hip Rock. So turn up the volume and enjoy listening.
Flying for, yeah, exactly. How difficult is it to fly a helicopter? I think what really helps is to have a physical collective, because after a while this becomes very natural. And then you start to understand how the helicopter is moving and what you have to do to keep the helicopter on a certain path. And if you want to use the cyclic, so the stick, or the collective to adjust the flight path.
Have you landed on a boat before?
Nope.
Yes.
Liar.
During training.
No, I have not.
But it has been a while, to be honest. Let me give you a little refreshing in how to land on a boat. The boat pattern altitude is 500 feet. Descend behind the boat. Keep spacing of 3 rudder discs behind the boat to match the speed. Slowly approach the helipad.
Theory?
And touchdown.
But not on a boat. No. Hang on, Fishbone. I've not landed on a boat yet. Have I? Oh, carrier. Oh, you're right. Okay. Point taken. Yeah, it was a carrier, but that's huge. That is not really the challenge. Yeah, Captain Chaos, it is. That's definitely very tricky. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, that's the ADF. Ah, hang on. So yeah, that's an ADF. So I can do the following. I'll dial that. Just to about 380. Where am I going? Hold on. I think there should be somewhere here. So 380 down here. Probably. I'm gonna have to take out the music.
We should see the ship pretty soon, so log out to the scope and let me know.
VFX, hello. You found the Huey easiest, really? There it is. But I can't get it. Oh, disregard. No, I've got it here now. Yeah, that's the needle. That's the ADF needle. So we're flying right towards it. Is that it? Let's check it out. But I think I'm gonna go and put the radio off. No, that's not it. Ah, hang on, it's to the right. Hold on. Ooh, is that it? Maybe that's it. Yeah, I think it's a Morse code, yeah. So, yeah, it is. Yeah, that's definitely the Morse code, yeah. Now, this could be it. Let me just check something here. Is that it? No, it's not. Darn. Maybe it's over here. Yeah. It would be embarrassing if we can't even see the ship. Ah, that looks better. That looks like a military ship. Maybe that's it. I'm still following the signal. Right, fuel. 8,000 or 880. I don't know. Is it 800 pounds or 800 pounds or something? Yeah, that could be it. Yeah, the needle's still pointing towards it. So I would say this is it. Let's keep fingers crossed. I don't know how to switch off the Morse code. On the FM radio you can dial the volume down. But here I don't see a... Yeah, Captain Chaos, we're supposed to land. Last time I crashed, so probably went fast. Trying to catch up with the ship. So, is that ship? Oh, it's hard to say. Yeah, that looks like a military ship. Yeah. There's a helicopter on there. Visual with the ship. Hooray.
Copy, I have visual to set the VHF radio to the ship frequency 127.10 AM. Radio set. Almirante Lynch, this is Springfield 1. Good morning. See Huey a few miles north of the boat to request the land.
Springfield 1, Almirante Lynch. Good morning. We are already waiting for you. The helipad is currently occupied,
What?
but the helicopter is about to leave. The speed of the ship is 15 knots. Wind
50 knots.
150 and 4 knots. Pattern altitude is 500 feet. After departing the helicopter, you are cleared to land.
Springfield 1 copies. Boat speed is 15 knots. Clear to land after departing helicopter.
Actually, let me dial that off. Oh. No, don't. Hang on. There we go. Oh, finally that beeping. Right. Yeah, the helicopter's starting up. I can see that. So we're going to land there, on that ship. Wish me luck. Yeah, seatbelts on. You better. That's a nice ship. But even more, Nate, even more important than seatbelts, put on your life vests. We may be going swimming. Just saying. Come on, hurry up. Get off the ship. Don't have all day. I have Oberst Schröder with me. Oberst doesn't like to wait. Sea looks good. I like the water textures. Yeah, exactly, Avenger. I hate that as well. Oh, he's lifting off. Ah, there we go. Alright, he's off. Finally.
Bradley 1, climbing to 500 feet, heading northeast. Request frequency leave.
Frequency leave is approved. Have a nice day.
Now it's your turn. Land her on the helipad.
Yeah, tell me about it. Alright. Let's not get nervous, shall we? Let's hook up behind the ship here. So the helicopter, he's clear. Alright, let's get settled in. Careful now with the transition speed. Yeah, you guys. Now comes the difficult part. Trying to match the speed of this thing. Oh, not bad, not bad. Too fast. Oh, we're matching the speed, all right. Just so weird. You just have to really concentrate on the ship deck, not on the sea. Come on, let it down, let it down, let it down, let it down. Oh!
Welcome on board, sir.
Oh. We even hit the circle.
Got to be kidding me.
But there's not much room. Look at the rotor blades there. Oh. You are allowed to clap both shoulders, indeed. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Wouldn't it be cool if he gave you
I got everything and the supplies are loaded. Now we head to the Unifield checkpoint at Tyre. You can use the ADF at 410 kHz to find the direction to the camp. I marked the location of the camp on your map as well.
Ah, here we got the volume. Huh? There we go. Okay. So, spacebar when ready for takeoff. Right, let's get the rotor speed up again. Now try to shut it.
Springfield 1. Thank you for your visit, sir. You're cleared for takeoff. No traffic in the pattern.
No traffic in the pattern. Roger that.
Springfield 1 is cleared for takeoff. You heard it. Let's go.
I'm on it. See you next time.
Frequency will be
You too. Thank you much.
Turn direct towards Tyre.
Okay, so he marked the spot as well. So we should be heading towards it. Let's look at the map. Oh, insurgent strongholds. Yeah. Oh, Tyre. That's the town here, Tyre. Okay, cool. That's the one. Heavy one, Tyre. Cool. It is. I agree. It can be. The problem arises once once the helicopter gets unstable. Then what happens is that you tend to make very quick inputs, and a helicopter doesn't like quick inputs. You should try to avoid that. So that's autopilot on, which helps a lot. Sip of coffee. Nice. It is it's fascinating. But I don't know, I've really got hooked on helicopters at the moment. It's crazy. And weirdly enough, I found the Huey more interesting, more challenging than the Chinook, let's say. Yeah, Fishbone, because I think as well, I feel like, the Huey doesn't have fancy avionics, so you get it started quickly. There isn't much to do really, right? And the sounds are great. The feel apparently is even harder here than in the real aircraft. So the real Huey doesn't take that much effort to fly, but. Yeah, no augmentation stuff, yeah. Hey, Captain 4K. Yeah, okay, I mean, there will be some smaller, deviations from the real aircraft or real world. Its guns full, says you've also got into rotor ops lately, yeah. Exactly. It has a simplified autopilot system to at least get your hands off the controls for a while and let you relax. Yeah. The Huey is the helicopter version of a Cessna. True. Very true. Right, I would say that's probably the city, right? Tyre. 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 Let's go manual flight again. It can be DIP, DIP, IPD, or PDI. Well, Captain 4K, you know a lot more about Morse. I had to learn Morse code during flight training 30 years ago, but no, I couldn't decode at the moment. I have to read it off the chart to do so. Wow, looks like a really huge factory building there. So let's have a look at the chart here. UN Cam Tyros 18.5. 18.5. Let's have a look here. 18.5. 18.5. 410. So we're good. And then there should be a helipad somewhere. It didn't look like a helicopter field or airfield, it looked like a helicopter pad somewhere. We'll have a look. Winky, I don't know.
Unified Cap is in the eastern part of the town behind that big white hotel building. Let me know when you have visual.
Confirm visual on the camp. Alright, sir. So hotel, I mean, is that the hotel or is that the hotel he's talking about? Eastern side? Although let's get ourselves familiarized. Captain Chaos, I have, you know, with DLSS, I've cranked up all the settings to pretty much maximum, and they have improved the maps as well. So yeah, definitely it does look very nice. I'm gonna go have a look at the city center there first of all. This is one of the things about helicopter flying that's so cool. You have time. You can slow down, you can hover, you can look at the scenery. Oh, the police heli over. Okay, yeah, that they make a lot of sound and noise, yeah. Right, I mean that does look like a UN camp to me, but I'm not 100% sure yet where I'm supposed to look. Oh yeah, that could be a helipad right there. Look, it says big H on that. Yeah.
Copy. Set the VHF radio to 118.5 AM for the UN Camp Tire. Camp Tire, Springfield 1, good morning. We are inbound requesting landing for supply delivery.
Springfield 1, Camp Tire, nice to hear, sir. We were already waiting for the supplies. Wind 140 and 4 knots. You're clear to land on helipad.
Yes, that's a good thing.
Clear to land on helipad.
There's not much wind today, so
You've heard it. Land on the helipad.
yes, sir. So I came in a bit higher there, which makes things a bit more difficult. No! I got into VRS again. Out of nowhere. I thought I had enough collective there. Darn. That's something that always gets me. You have enough collective and still it's like, and that's it. Once you're so low and in the VRS, so in that your own downdraft. Sorry, Orbus. Failed. All right, guys. Sorry, yeah, I know if you guys don't want to watch that again, don't worry about it. I'm just, you know, like I said, I can't sleep right now, so. As a football game as well, if you want to watch football game, all good, guys.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
So the real big issue really was I came in too high, so I should have been a lot lower before I turned into the helipad direction. Because then you don't have to descend so quickly, and you can slow down much more gently. So again, anytime you do any kind of wild maneuvers where you're slow and you have to descend fast, that gets you into that problem with the VRS. Do I have that here?
Okay, let's have a look at the briefing. Dear Mr. Ryan, welcome to the Lebanon. As requested, with this letter you get the reassignment order for the UNIFIL mission in the Lebanon. For the next 6 months, you will be part of the UNIFIL helicopter squadron deployed to the HQ. Situation. In August 2006, the UN resolution 1701 has been passed. UN forces are deployed here in Lebanon to assure all of the resolution agreed demands are getting accomplished. In the past weeks, the situation calmed down and all sides take more or less to the rules. It is in our hands to keep the situation peaceful. Mission. After your arrival at Beirut International Airport, meet up with your new commander, Oberst Schroeder. A completely overhauled helicopter is already waiting for you at the helipad. Meet up.
Yeah, so that's the problem, right? So when you are within a certain envelope, there's a danger that your downwash gets sucked in again, right? And starts a circular motion, and then you lose lift. And this is like the VRS zone. So like I said, if you come in gradually at a lower descent rate, then you have less danger of getting into the VRS zone. Yeah, forward, exactly. So I was like minus 1,000 feet per minute. So I was already very close to this, right? So I should try to stay out of that by getting like 500 feet per minute maximum.
Good morning, Mr. Ryan. Nice to meet you. I'm Oberst Schröder, commanding officer of the UNIFIL forces here in Lebanon. So, you were my pilot today?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Johannes Ryan, but my call sign is Yo.
Yo.
Nice to meet you, sir.
So, Joe, heads up. I have some changes for our flight plan today. We will take 2 stops before heading to Nakura UN headquarters. First, we're gonna fly to the frigate Almirante Lynch and pick up some documents and supplies. Then, we will head to the UN camp in Tyre to unload the supplies. After that, we head to Nakura.
Yeah, exactly,
You're
Captain
ready?
Chaos.
Start up the helicopter.
So, you know,
Okay,
40 knots and slower, that's where you have the issue with the VRS. If you're faster than 40 knots, 30, well, let's say 40 knots to be safe, you're good. Also, if your descent rate is less than 500 feet per minute, you should also not have an issue with the VRS. So that area, that shaded orange area I just showed you, that's the area that's dangerous. And it depends a little bit on your rotor size, the weight of the helicopter, etc. But in general, yeah, that's. All right, let's start up. %, releasing the starter. Oh, this one on this side, that's the on some helicopters, it's the fuel flow. So you see, it's currently an idle fuel flow, and it gives me about 40% rotor RPM. So now what I'm doing, I'm going to go slowly increase this. You can see the exhaust gas temperature go up. And now the RPM is going up. To try to get the RPM going for the airflow, slowly keep on increasing that.
I will take care about the radio calls today. Tune me the UHF radio to Pyro Tower. 252.5 AM.
Yeah, you're right. If you increase the speed a bit again, then you can more easily get out of that VRS state. But yeah, you shouldn't get that close in the first place, really. So done that.
Alright, radio set.
Infield 1, passing waypoint 1 at 500.
Pyro Tower, Springfield 1, see a huge one on helipad to request of a check thereafter departure to the southwest.
Springfield 1, Berry Tower, Merhaba. Our check approved. When ready, leave to the southwest. Wind 140 degrees, 4 knots. Clear takeoff, helipad.
Springfield 1, have I approved thereafter leaving to the southwest and clear takeoff helipad. Okay, before we take off, perform a short hover check.
Again.
Hover between 3 to 6 feet for about 5 seconds.
Welcome.
All right, let's do it.
A bit wobbly, huh? But hover check is complete. So take off, climb, and turn southwest.
So now we're above 30 knots. You can feel you're getting out of that transition zone. So now you're moving forward, creating also lift. Yeah, one thing, Wires Weasel, there is a new tactic, apparently, how you're supposed to get out of VRS. And that is actually go sideways. But I've tried that here in DCS, it doesn't work that well. Here it's actually, as you say, it's actually easy to push the cyclic forward a bit to gain some speed. So now I've set already the ADF. So the problem is now we have to land again on the ship.
Isn't it amazing?
I mean, landing on the ship is the hard part, really.
Wait till you get closer.
Landing on that little helipad, that's the easy part.
It's your first time in Lebanon. Why on earth did you choose this mission?
To be honest, I did something different in my life. I got divorced a few months ago and felt the need for something more. Jesus.
This is your first divorce. Lighten up. It gets easier after the third one. I don't know why I keep on getting married. Our job is not made for this.
Yeah. Yeah, but Fishbone. But still, the 15 knots is actually an area where the helicopter shakes quite a lot. So, so that's actually not easy. ULAS only in parts. But no, on the campaigns, no, you're right. It doesn't. No, so you have to go through the whole campaign. But what you can do, ULAS, if you get fed up, you can skip the mission and then go to the next. Oh, I didn't set the radio altimeter.
Keep a heading of 10 along the
Where am I?
Let's see if we can find the ship. It's an older one, so we should see the smoke.
Oh,
You can also
break
use
my
the
neck on that.
ADF to find it. Right there.
That's the heading correct. So there's a couple of things that's not automatic, so I've got to set the heading 225 approximately, slave that 225, 230. That's true. Then in real life, there's no safe state either. Yeah. It flies nicely. So once you've got everything, you've got speed, and it flies like an aircraft, really. So you've got your collective set to about what 90%. Right, and then it flies nicely. It's very nice. But what do we always say? Practice makes perfect, right? Germans, go figure. Yeah, exactly. There's some words in Germany or German language, my god. And even the German language itself, yeah, it's way too complicated. Oh no.
During long flights, I really enjoy tuning in to the local radio channel on longitude.5 AM. They play pretty nice songs and bring some breaking news. You can use the VHF left radio for this, so the other radios won't get blocked. Hey, open.
This is why the video probably will be taken down tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to get an email from YouTube, copyright issue. Not a strike. You don't get a strike that easily. It's just a copyright argument.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, the 20th of September. What's up, Lebanon? It's time for your best.
So
radio
Hip also
channel
has
with
such a
your favorite
distinctive
DJ,
voice.
AC. You tune into 12250 Radio Lebanon. And here are the
His
latest
cat is
news
cool. I love
for
his
you.
cat.
Today, 4 weeks ago, the July war in the South Lebanon has ended.
Lord, this
And
one thing I
Peacekeeper
find
leading
so weird.
officer Oberst Schreiber
The popping in
declared
of
a
these
meeting
ships.
with local politicians, the current situation in the South seems to be safe.
I've set my
There has
LOD
been no
quite far,
incidents
so I
on
don't know
the
why
blue
they're
line
popping in like
for the
that.
past weeks. Great news. Let's hope it stays
It's
like
some maps
now
have that
coming
issue.
up, we got a fantastic selection of new tracks, proudly presented by our sponsor, Hip Rock. So turn up the volume. and
Yeah,
enjoy
Avenger, it
listening.
could be, but honestly, every song up to this point has always caused an issue.
Have you landed on a boat before?
Yes, just a couple minutes ago.
During training. But it has been a while, to be honest. Let me give you a little refreshing in how to land on a boat. The boat pattern altitude is 500 feet. Descend behind the boat. Keep a spacing of 3 or
You get, yeah, I know, right? It's actually the annoying thing. The most annoying thing was, Nate, I bought, you know, the songs from my intro and outro. I bought them. I paid like, for the rights, I paid I think 70 to 80 euros per song. But it clearly said I have a lifetime right to publish them without any limits regarding, you know how many times I do it. Just it's limited to 3 platforms, so I chose Twitch and YouTube. And then suddenly, after a year or two, suddenly all of my videos on YouTube got copyright infringements because I had, you know, the intro songs there or the outro songs, and then I replied that I have the rights. Even showed them the PDF files, so the bills from the rights. Didn't help. Had to contact the owner or the company that has the rights of the song. Tell them that I need a certain code that I put into my channel in the information section, so that now YouTube knows, okay, I have the rights, and with that code, you're cleared. That's not the ship. That's so funny. Right, I'm gonna already tell them this is the ship, so that way the helicopter takes off quicker. Single Huey.
Springfield 1, Almirante Lynch. Good morning. We are already waiting for you. The helipad is currently occupied, but the helicopter is about to leave.
Yeah, I hope so.
Speed of the ship.
You said that last time. It took like 15 minutes.
Wind 150 and 4 knots. Pattern altitude is 500 feet. After departing the helicopter, you are cleared to land.
Copy it.
Springfield 1 copies. Boat speed is 15 knots. Clear to land after departing helicopter.
Yeah, good readback. So how's the football game going? How's England doing? Let's check. England 1-0, yes. Mark will be happy. Mark's so favorably. Oh, you know, Mark, you wrote it as well, right? And I chatted with Yoda during the game. You know, the problem was they did exactly what the Germans always do, so that they score a goal, and then instead of continuing with the momentum, they just go defensive. And against Argentina, you can't do that. It was just, you know, but the Germans have done that so often as well, right? And yeah, German manager. Well, there you have it. So now you know where I got it from. Are they going to keep the manager? Have you heard anything, or are they going to fire him? Or ask him to leave? Yes, by far the best win with it. So they're going to give him a second chance. for the Euro Cup and then the next World Cup. I'm sorry for being so ignorant, but where's the next World Cup in 4 years? Now don't say Germany. It's Germany, isn't it? Is it Germany? I heard it is Germany. Somewhere in the back of my I was like, hang on, didn't I read? But again, I mean, I remember when's the last time? 2008? 2010? Hang on. 12? No, must have been 6. Really? That long ago?
Climbing to 500
Ah, he's already gone.
heading northeast.
There you go.
Request frequency leave.
Frequency leave is approved. Have a nice day.
Alright, he's already off.
Land her on the helipad.
I will try. Doing my very best. Yeah, Nate. And lose my license. Ah, there we go. Right, slow down. Right, this is the hard part. I always come in way too fast. Right. Okay, let's stay behind the boat. And then easy. This like hit and miss or hit or miss. It's like now or never. So Morocco, Portugal, and Spain. Okay. Yeah. What? How the Dutch lost against Germany in '74? I'm not swimming. Yeah, exactly. Oh, hang on. Sorry for that. Let's get the annoying beeping off. So next thing to dial in is the 410. I'll put this on 4. Tune 410. Yeah, so.
Mark the location of the camp on your map as well. Ready. Almirante Lynch, Springfield 1. We are done here requesting takeoff.
Springfield 1. Thank you for your visit, sir. You're cleared for takeoff. No traffic in the pattern.
Springfield 1 is cleared for takeoff.
See ya. You too.
Turn direct towards fire.
I am. $18.5. Nate, yeah, it has 2 or 3 different modes that you can set. So it has like altitude hold, it has level flight and orbit, and you can map those. So you can tell it either to fly orbit, you can either tell it to fly level flight, or attitude hold. That's not altitude, but attitude. But I'm on level flight at the moment. No, not the actual Huey. No, I'm pretty sure the actual Huey doesn't have an autopilot, no. At least not the older versions, no. So this time I'm going to start much lower, slower, and then we're going to nail the landing. I promise. I have a good feeling. So how's the game going? Oh, 2-0 England. Nice. Nice to see them fighting. Yeah, right? I mean, pro pilot plan here. Do we have such a slight descent? I want to do some low and fast flying here. (130 feet). So the altimeter should be more like this, right? 300. Staying under the radar, exactly. Exactly that. I mean, I've seen these Hueys IRL many times in Germany. You know, be it on those air shows or search and rescue operations. Whenever I've done national service in the German Air Force, saw them there as well. Always loved the sound when they approach. Always very cool. That's what I wonder as well, Fishbone. Like, you know, these, you know, the H145, etc., with the augmentation. I mean, it's great that, of course, just like the A320, it has systems that help you stabilize the helicopter, make it less complicated to fly, right? And less, yeah, exactly, give you a magenta line, right? You know, they're very efficient, a lot safer. But this is really the sort of flying, like, you know, like the vintage flying. Oh, hang on, this Haley, I thought But that's on private hands then, Mark, isn't it? I think they decommissioned everything from the army. It may be, yeah, some. Well, if it's still registered under SEN 291, I would have thought they all decommissioned them. Yeah. I mean, the successors of this version, right? You know, a lot more modern, and they actually had some sort of stabilization system then, I think. But yeah, so this is like the Vietnam era kind of Huey. So without much extra. But I have to say, I mean, you know, the other campaign that we're flying on Guam, it does give you kind of a nice sense, what's a nice word, a good sense of what these soldiers must have felt like and gone through in these missions, right? Where you fly low, slow, towards a drop-off zone, and then, you know, you may get ambushed, and you just can't get out fast, right? Until this thing lifts off and has a bit of speed. It takes, you know, 30 seconds, let's say. So, frightening. Yeah, Nate, I've got a couple of, I bought a couple of add-ons, helicopter add-ons in X-Plane as well, so I'm going to try to learn them, you know, in time. Oh yeah, Captain Chaos, yeah, me too. I think, at least I hope that will get me back more into DCS flying, jets flying. Because like I said in the previous stream, I am getting a little bit, I wouldn't say bored is a hard word, but like I'm running out of ideas what to do with A320 and 737, right? Sure, we can do shared cockpit flights, but I have a feeling I need more challenges. I need you know, things to do and things to learn. I just can't. I can't just do the same thing over and over. Yeah, more Challenger flight. Next week Tuesday, I'm aiming for a Challenger flight with Aviaman. All right, here we go. Second try. A Concorde flight. Concorde. We'll see. Oh, there's a helipad right in the middle. Nice. That's a challenge. How weird, isn't it? That's a huge challenge, landing on a helipad right between those beams. Crazy. Okay, here we go. Let's get into a comfortable position here. Let's straighten up and let's do this. I had two really unforgiving trains. I think they are stronger than the rotor blades. Alright, let's circle around the town here. For the tip of that peninsula. We'll circle around and then we're going to fly to the camp. Let's slow down. Oh, it did. Okay, thanks, Mark, for checking. Okay, so yeah, you know, Mark, there was a video on YouTube the other day where like 7 or 8 Hueys got together on a private meet on an airfield in Germany, And that's, I think, where I picked up that all of them are now in civil hands.
Copy. Set the VHF radio to 118.5 AM for the UN camp tire. Set. Camp tire, Springfield 1, good morning. We are inbound requesting landing for supply delivery.
Springfield 1, Camp Tire, nice to hear, sir. We were already waiting for the supplies. Wind 140 and 4 knots. You're clear to land on helipad.
Copy. Clear to land on helipad. You've heard it. Land on the helipad.
Second try, I'll do my very best. Way too high again, but let's slow down here. Promise held. Yeah, it's still a bit shaky, but we can walk away from this one at least. Nice camp, look at the detail here. Crazy. Time for the bar, yeah. We're not quite home yet. I don't know what else we have to do now, but
We are done here, sir.
thank you.
Camp Tire, Springfield 1, we are finished here. Requesting takeoff. Leaving area to the south towards Navarre.
South? What?
Springfield 1, leaving airspace to the south of the proof. You're clear for takeoff.
Springfield 1, cleared for takeoff to the south. Okay, takeoff and turn south heading 200. Follow the coastline.
Oh yeah, 200.
Roger.
So we are going south. That's 280. Let me dial in 280 first. So we'll put this there, and then just get some bearings. Thank you so much, Nate. Have a good one. Have a great weekend. Greetings to you. And the family, of course. Here we go. Tune the radio. Good RPM. Let's take off. Add a little bit of right correction rudder there. Oh, 3-0. Nice. Wow. England are really, really playing nicely, which is great. It's good team spirit. Look at the waves. Nice.
Springfield 1 copies, frequency leave approved. Goodbye. It's only about 18 clicks to the Unifil base of Nakura. Just follow the coastline. The Unifil is responsible for the whole southern Lebanon. Our area of operation is defined by the Litani River north of Tyre and the blue line in the south, the border to Israel. Our headquarters is Nakura. In total, we have about 55 checkpoints and positions throughout the 1,060 square kilometers area of operation. Additionally, Unifil has a maritime deployment here. Our maritime task force stretches along the entire length of the Lebanese coastline. You did a good job with the landing on the boat. I will schedule you into some of the maritime tasks over the next few weeks.
Oh no.
You will love that. Thank you. Your orders, sir.
So kind of you. Yeah, it seems to have injured his personal taxi driver. I'm not sure if I should be happy or sad about that, but so let's try to head towards the right direction here. And what's the VHF frequency for the camp? 2517. 2517. 2517. Hey, Katalysator. Yeah, but what am I supposed to do? I have no other options. That's a good question. In the German Air Force, so in the German Air Force itself, they didn't really I never saw a badge with him, like, you know, with a nickname, a fighter pilot nickname, but I'm pretty sure he must have had one in the US, but I honestly don't know. And he's not alive anymore, unfortunately, so I can't ask him. So let's see, where are we going? So well, it shouldn't be that should be it, shouldn't it? Yeah, I think that's somewhere down there. And then we should be complete for the day. Oops. Yeah, I think there's a camp on the hillside there.
We are nearly there, so set the UHF radio to frequency 251.70 so I can contact the base.
Set.
Radio set.
Oh, GG's Drehschulpilot, you had a fight against a wasp. Yeah, they scare me as well.
Springfield 1, this is Number Tower. Good morning, sir. I hope you had a nice trip to Beirut. Radius 150 at 4 knots. You're clear to land on helipad 5.
Helipad 5?
Springfield 1, solid copy. Clear to land on helipad 5. The meeting was ready, so
Hopefully they are numbered.
talking with local politicians. We are clear to land. Our pad is the helipad 5, the one with the waiting Huey and the yellow forklift. Roger, welcome. May I ask, sir, who was that lovely voice on the tower radio? Really? That's Nina, one of our controllers here. Nakura Control is taking care about all air operations here in the area. But Joe, didn't you just got divorced?
Yeah, land on helipad 5. Hope they have big numbers on them. There's lots of helipads there. Oh, hang on. There's a yeah. There's a chart, isn't there? There was a chart. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. That's to the north, so the other way. So it's going to be facing the way, and then helicopter 5. Roger that. Okay. We're going to find it. Hang on. We will find it. So that's the. So there's too small. There's a juncture, 2 hangars. Okay. All right. Let's see. Sound like a Hornet, but you're afraid to ask. Yeah, I had a Hornet in my room here as well. So I knew I wasn't allowed to kill it, because that's expensive if you do it. So I was scared to death, and I was open the window, and so this should be it. Right, this should be the one. Oh no! We got into that. Yeah, I saw that one coming. Oh. But that's nasty. I have to come in from the hillside, which just makes it so much more difficult. So this time we got it. So it's all good. Once I'm in the hover, so that kind of state now that I'm in now, it's alright. Right? Then it's not too bad. It's just in between, just into that transition zone. That's where it always gets me sometimes. Or not always, but sometimes gets me. We've done it. Alright, mission complete. Let's get the shutdown checklist going. Throttle idle stop for 2 minutes. Low RPM switch done. Pitot heater was never on. Inverter switch to spare. Main gen switch off uncovered. And then we have starter switch start. Throttle off. Wait a few seconds. Phew. That was an interesting mission, I have to say. I mean, yeah, Drehstückpilot. I mean, the collective is one of those add-ons I actually used, you know, with the Apache helicopter quite often, and then I stopped flying the Apache, and then yeah, I haven't touched this for like, you know, a good year, but now I knew it's about time to do that again. Right, let's get that off. What I like is there's a lot of detail here on these airports. I mean, look at all the stuff on here: buses, helicopters, crazy stuff. Nice. Well, now it's almost midnight here in Germany. Now I can go to bed. Really enjoyed that mission. Probably. Yeah, I hope you too. And I will see you again if you like on Tuesday. Have a great Sunday, everyone, and yeah, we'll see who's going to be world soccer, world football champion tomorrow evening. So looking forward to that. My dear moderators, thank you so much. Mark, especially you. Love to see you here. Yoda, if you're still here, love to see you too. Bruno, thanks for checking in today, and thank you so much for the support, guys. See you all. Good night.